Storm Team Student of the Week, sponsored by Ingles.
Well, it's our favorite segment of the week. That is Storm Team Student of the Week. With me is Blakely Moore. Blakely, I know you're excited to be here. What are we talking about today?
How to measure snow.
That is correct. We're talking about how to measure snow. And where do you go to school at?
Boones Creek Elementary.
Boones Creek Elementary. That's correct. What grade are you in?
Fourth.
Fourth grade?
Yeah.
Fourth grade. So you're almost a big fish in a little pond, right? Is it a K through 5 school?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're almost in fifth grade. You're almost the big fish in the pond. But speaking of fourth grade, who are your teachers?
Miss Johnson, Miss Woods, and Miss Ray.
And would you like to give any shout outs?
I would like to give a shout out to my friend Aslan and my family.
Yes, I know they're all excited to have you here. And we're going to be talking about snowfall today. And speaking of snowfall, how much snowfall did you have at your house?
9 inches of snow.
9 inches of snow. Yes, some spots saw closer to about 10 to 20 inches of snow in some of the higher elevations. So even here in Johnson City, we got reports up to 9 to 10, but here at the station, we got closer to about 7. Either way, 6, 7, get what I just did there, 6, 7? No pun intended, right? Either way, we were talking about how to measure snow. And what's one key component we need to measure snow?
A ruler or a yardstick.
A ruler or a yardstick, and also a flat surface. And we also need that marker, right? So we need those 3 things to measure snowfall. But one thing we also need to do, not only a flat surface, but we need to be away from what?
Trees and houses.
Yes, we need to be away from trees and houses, because sometimes that snow can fall off those trees, because you never know when birds might just fly in on a branch and then the branch bends and then the snow falls on the ground, and or wind obviously knocking the snow off the roof can cause some even higher snowfall totals, which wouldn't be an accurate measurement, right? So we want to stay away from buildings and just high objects in general. And when do we want to lay our flat surface on the ground and or board?
Before the snow comes.
Yes, we want to lay our board on the ground before the snow comes, and then that snow will likely start to accumulate. And when it finally gets done accumulating, we want to measure it to the nearest what?
1/10 of an inch.
Yes, measure it to the nearest 1/10 of an inch. So we take totals up to think about here what we got here at the Tri-Cities, between 7 to 10 inches. We got reports of 7.1, 7.5, 7.7, up to 9.5, 9.6, and all the way up to 10. Elsewhere in some of the higher elevations between about 12, 13, 14, 15. You get the idea. Measure to the nearest 1/10 of an inch. And you also, when do you want to measure?
Measure as soon as the snow stops to avoid lower totals due to melting, settling, and drifting.
Yeah, sometimes obviously if the temperature gets above freezing, then we're talking about the snow melting. And even if it starts to settle a little bit and or it starts to drift, because we get those winds to come back into that forecast, especially if cold, dry air moves in, and that increases the pressure, or lowers the pressure I should say, in some of the higher elevations. That can cause some windier conditions, and it can push some snow down the mountain. So yes, we want to measure the snow before these 3 things: melting, settling, and or drifting. But Blakely, do you have any questions for me?
No, I do not.
Give me a fist bump. Say back to you.
Back to you.
If you have a child who would like to be our Storm Team Student of the Week, log on to WJHL.com and fill out an entry form.
Storm Team Students of the Week must be in grades kindergarten through 5th grade and attend a school within the Tri-Cities viewing area.
And you know, guys, we were talking about measuring snowfall and that. There's hardly any more measurable snowfall out there right now due to how warm it's been, and likely could stay that way over the next 7 days, guys.
That's true.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, it was fun to get the ruler out.
Yeah.
You know, our measuring component is the back picnic table,
really,
rather than the board on the ground.
Right.
Yes, that's our official.
Yes.
What was your official number?
Yeah, 7.5, 8.5.
In Jonesboro,
In Jonesboro.
I feel like that was the common number between Johnson City and Jonesboro, right around 7.5, 8. Even though places in Greene County saw up over a foot, so definitely.
We actually pulled out a picture from the last big snowfall we had, 17, 18, 19, whatever that was, that you announced, 2018, and we had more snow in Jonesboro this time than we did then.
Yeah.
So that high snowfall was somewhere else.
Yeah, it was.
There you go.
Jared,
thank you very much,
you.
Jared.
Yep.